I'm going to start it in a moment. I need to finish something up. Oh shit, 172. Hey, look at that. Thank you so much, guys. Damn. All right, hello. Welcome back to another. I should probably just do a clap. Hello, welcome back to another stream. Today's stream, we will be doing a continuation of our modding stream. So we're still gonna be modding the I'm sorry, my brain's off. Rise of the Eagles mod. So yeah, let's get right back at it. So I did a little bit of focus building, not the actual effects of the focus, but the focus building for Germany. I can hear myself. Okay, no, that sounds good. Oh shite. Okay, so we need to take a look at Klingspool. Because it looked like there was a problem in that. Alright. Said there's a problem with Klingspool. Yeah, this one. So let's take a look at that really quickly. It said there was an error with the brown shirts, and I do need to find a way to change the names because National Socialist German Workers Party is not a good name for the black shirts, but I'm probably just going to keep it for now. The DNVP works for both the junta and the monarchists. I'm just going to keep the name. I'm going to keep it simple. So it's Klingspor that the game had an issue with. Let's see what the issue is. No, it looks good. I don't know what that error was. Uh, sure. There's no error, but that's okay. That's good. We need to find a way that once you do this, it gets rid of a thing that is a pretty bad focus for your economy. I mean, you could focus on industry, but then you're gonna run the risk of having debuffs for construction, production, and all that stuff. So I'll figure that out later. So right now I worked on the military focuses. Begin the military reforms, and you have 5 paths for this. You got the infantry, the armor, the naval, and the aircraft reform. And each of them are going to be 5 long. So it's going to be like a grid, 5 by 5. If I wanted to add a 6, it'd just be getting doctrines, but then again, you already have 3 right here, which probably once you complete all 3 of these, is going to give you a army doc. Yeah, that works. Yes, I'm still working on this focus as we go, and I was able to get the infrastructure thing working. I just had something wrong with it. I don't know what it was. I think it was just missing a parenthesis, but that's okay. So yeah, so we have west, east, north, and south. So yeah, let's continue work on the army focus. So this is army begin military reforms infantry focus. So I already have it labeled what these are going to be. So infantry focus will focus on like the infantry units, the motorized infantry, and also like specialized like mountaineers, paratroopers, marines, all that stuff. Next up will be the armor, which is pretty much motorized mechanized infantry like APCs, armored cars, which are going to be something else, and then tanks. And we're going to have 2 types of tanks. We're going to have armored reform, which is the main battle tank or the medium tank. You have the IFVs, which are the light tanks. You're going to have the APC, and then we're going to do armored cars. Then we're going to need one more, which I'm going to probably figure out what it is later. Or you can probably, because I'm thinking of making these like 70 days, probably make this 35 or something. Make it easy. I don't know. I'll figure it out later. Probably make it 35 and this one's 70. But I'm still working on what these give you. I only have it as a political power and stability because I haven't figured out how to add other things besides that, but I will later. Artillery, we already have the artillery done. You got the regular howitzers, you got the anti-air, anti-tank, naval guns, and torpedoes. Naval reforms, you got the regular naval reform. You got the capital ships, which are like the heavy cruisers, battleships. You got the screening fleet, which are the light cruisers and the destroyers. You got the carriers, which are any types of carriers, and you got the submarines. So I'm still trying to figure out what the naval reform focus actually does. In the aircraft reform, we're going to have the light. I'm still working on it. As you can see, I'm still working on it. So let's do the infantry. Let's use cavalry. No, it's underneath. There it is. So that's the mobile infantry, and then what specialized units we have again? I don't remember. Marine. So we're gonna do paratroopers, marines, and all that stuff. Hello, Alan Hendricks. Hey, Hendricks. Do you know who Jimi Hendrix is? Sorry, the name Hendrix reminded me of Jimi Hendrix. Have you ever heard of that name, Jimi Hendrix, and do you know who Jimi Hendrix is? Yes, thank God. Okay. How are you doing today, man? Hell yeah. Like I was gonna say, like if you don't know who that man is, you need to learn. Mobile infantry. Uh, but how you doing today, Mr. Hendricks? I'm just gonna use the mountains on that. Focus roads, cultural resource rubber, or like mountains. Also, if you have any questions about, if you have any questions for me, just feel free to ask. I don't mind answering them. Just make sure they stay sensible and all that stuff. That's the only thing that I request. If they're not, I'm just gonna ignore it. Worst does Denmark. But I like to say that I trust you guys. So sorry about that taking a long time. I'm trying to figure out what I'm looking for because I usually don't know what I'm looking for. I just know somewhat what it was, like a mountain. So if I can't find a mountain, I'm just gonna use a mountain that I saw. No, that's gonna work. There's mountaineers, and then we need a. Marines. Let me look up infantry. What? I know there's something that has to do with Marine. What? Am I stupid? I wanted to start in the modding world, but now I see all this. My brain's like, hey, hold up. All honesty, this is the first mod that I've gotten this far in. Like, usually what I get as the furthest I gotten was like just giving Germany like this state, these four states, and giving Poland this, and then my game crashes because I don't know what I'm doing, and then I stop. But here's the thing about modding: all you need to do is just take a little bit of time, and all honesty, if you need any help, I cannot stress this enough. Let me find the guy real quickly. Iron Workshop. This guy, the Iron Workshop, like he's the guy go to guy in my opinion. Like This guy can help you mod Hearts of Iron. It's like right here, the basic modding lessons. This will genuinely help you out on your first mod. Like if you look at part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, and sometimes even I will go back, I will go to his videos in this episode. Like I am using his videos because even I need help. And I'm not a good modder. Like literally this is my first proper mod that I'm gonna publish. So like just if you ever get a chance, just go to you know what, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. If when you can, just look up the Iron Workshop Hearts of Iron 4 modding, and then just watch his videos because he gives a step-by-step tutorial on how to do things, and it really does help you. I'm not joking, like genuine help. So, yeah. It's even to me, it's still overwhelming because I mean, if I just show you the mod, where's the mod folder? Here's the mod folder, and then what the game usually looks like. Alright, so there's that. Like, these are the amount of fold that the base game has. And these are how many I'm using. So, again, it just takes time. It just takes someone to help guide you. So, genuinely use the Iron Workshop. That guy still will help you. Like, no matter how far advanced you are, and you think, oh, I can mod and all that stuff. If you make a small mistake, you don't realize what it is, just literally watch the videos and go, oh, I know what I did wrong. So yeah. Achievement army icon. No. Where is it? Interface. There it is. Okay, so I need the Marines. But there are some things that I understand, like genuinely. So if you need any help with it, I can help somewhat, but mostly go to the Iron Workshop. Because I remember that I was talking to this one guy. God, what's his username? I don't fully remember his username, but you're doing everything by yourself. Yes, it is just me working on this mod. I don't have a team of people. I don't have an assistant. Just like this YouTube channel, it's most likely going to be just me and all that stuff. So, yeah, I'm the solo. I'll be the solo editor. I'll be the writer and all that stuff. Maybe there's the paratroopers. So the paratroopers are here. Then the Marines should be here then. But yeah, I've heard that Hearts of Iron 4 modding, like, sometimes it can take, like, 5 to 10 people doing different sections. But, eh. I signed myself up for it, and I have to keep my word. Amphibious Assault, there it is. Oh, I didn't copy it. Oops, that's on me. Am I spelling Seaborn wrong? I know it's going to pull up Marines, but Borne. So it is an E at the end. And honestly, I don't mind doing it by myself because it means that I get to experience it all uh, as someone who doesn't know what he's doing. Because genuinely, even right now, like I don't fully understand what I'm doing, but I know that it works. I didn't make another. Damn it. Nope, not what I did. There it is. Probably just get this one over to the side so it doesn't look as cramped. So this can. I don't know how much far down I'm gonna do, but I'll figure it out. So APC. What else? It is armored focus. Armored. So we got the medium tank focus, which is going to be this. We have the light tank focus, which is going to be this. We have the mechanized infantry focus, which is going to be this. We need the armored cars. And heavy tanks as the last one, because I don't expect people to use a lot of heavy tanks in this. Probably just going to do that. That's a tank, though. Screw it, well, it's still Sweden. Because we don't have a German armored car in this, and I don't know how to make that, so... Sure. How about this, Tim? For you, I could put it in Alaska. And, as a special treat, I'm going to give him this territory as well. Just for you, my friend. And that's literally just going to be complete meme path. I love how this turned from like something serious to just something with a couple memes. So I'll need to find a way to incorporate Don's the Guru into the. Actually, here, hold up. So you know how Kaiser Redux has like these decisions where you can enable. We're trying to do that in my mouth. Like, hey, no problem, Tim. Yeah, I remember you were doing that. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna follow your dream. But how about this? I can have like a decision enable. So like when you start up the game, and you start as like any nation, you have the ability to spawn as a nation called Don's the Guru and form a meme path, and you can do that. How does that sound? And it could literally just be a meme path. Like everything else is serious, and if you wanna not play Don's the Guru, it's gonna go like a standard game. But if you add Don's the Guru, it can add a little bit more chaos. I think that was fun. Yeah, perfect. All for you, mate. Still working on this focus. APC. Oh yeah, armored car. There it is. No. look up truck. Oh, there's a truck. What's the mod about? Okay. So, in this mod, I don't really have a proper like timeline of things. I just kind of know what happens. So the let me get this done really quickly. Boop, and done. Perfect. So, this pretty much takes place as of now. Like the start time for this mod is 1966. I haven't adjusted the date yet because I haven't gotten to that area yet. So pretty much, one of the main things that drove this was I was talking with someone on my Discord server named Helga. This is not going to be about the lore of the mod. This is about how the mod was created. So I was talking with the Discord, so one of the people on Discord called Helga, and they said, you know what? I want you to make your quote unquote ideal Balkans. So I did. I gave Bulgaria, Hungary, and Romania their territories, and I said, you know what? I'm going to give Albania a couple things just to have a little fun, because I wanted to make it some fun. So then I decided, you know what? What if I made a new mod? Like, I mixed several mods that I've played. Like, if you played a mod called Age of Imperialism, you're going to see this is very similar. If you played a mod called The New Order, you're going to see that the Italy, Turkey, and Spain looks very similar. If you've seen Kaiserreich, you're going to see that Germany, the Baltics, Belarus, and Ukraine are somewhat similar. Poland's a little bit different, if I remember correctly. I don't remember fully Poland. Oh yeah, this territory was independent. Benelux I decided to integrate, but the lore of it, when I made it, is what if in 1937 Hitler was couped by his military officers, and in 1938 fascism under Mussolini collapsed and went to Dino Grandi, the politician. The reason I went for that is because if you go over to this path over here, Dino Grandi has the ability to be like an ally to the British and or the French. So I thought that that'd be a good idea to kind of not have a World War II until 1945 esque. Actually, no, sorry, 1940. Because in 1940, Poland pretty much had all these territories, which we all know, like this, and a couple other things. But the Russians said, hey, Poland, we want you to give us those territories. Poland said no, so Poland is being invaded, and France and Britain are guaranteeing Poland. So Poland calls them in, and UK and France decide to help, but not a lot of aid is going in. So Poland is pushed back to like Warsaw line, like around here. The Germans come in and say, hey, Poland, how about this? You give us German imperial lands, and we will join you in your war against Russia, but you have to join our faction. And since the Allies weren't giving them aid, the Polish said, what's in it for us? And literally, Germany said, their puppets would be Belarus. What is this? Anyways, their puppets would be Belarus, like this territory, and Ukraine. And Poland said, sure. So Germany declared war on Russia. Poland officially joined the Germans. They stopped joining the Allies and joined the Germans, and then they invaded Russia. And then afterwards, the Polish got the puppets of Ukraine and Belarus, and blah blah blah. 1950 hits, and Britain and France decide it's time to decolonize because since they thought the communists were gone because Russia then became a autocratic state. So Britain and France say, hey, I think it's time to decolonize. We're getting USA involved, and world tension is decreasing because fascism is turning into like a democratic type of fascism, and they're allied with them. And the Germans, they have a deal with Britain and France. So there's not going to be any wars. There's no need to colonize. So they decide it's time to decolonize. Little did they know that the Italians kind of backstabbed the British and French because the Italians made a sleight of hand deal with the Iberians and the Turkish, who all wanted lands in Africa and the Middle East. So when the British announced their decolonization process, they made a deal with all the other nations who had colonies, say, hey, promise that you guys are also going to decolonize. And they just said that they might, but no guarantees. But the British and French did it anyways. Unlike what happened in real life, where they made proper, successful governments, In this, the government kind of collapsed. So the nations that were released were Egypt, Algeria, Morocco. I don't remember what this is. Upper Volta, Gao, Niger, Chad? No, Mali, and then Belgium, and a couple others. Now, at this point, Iberia also had a Iberian Federation plan with Portugal, so Portugal said, "Sure, we'll join the Iberian Federation," and they formed Iberia. And then the Iberians, the Italians, and the Turkish decided to go in on their colonies. So Egypt, at this point, is ruled by both the Italians and the Turkish. Both of them have an equal, like in business terms, both of them are working together in collaboration in keeping the Egyptian puppet alive. The Iberians and the Italians, on the other hand, could not make a same deal with Algeria, so they decided to split it. Hence why this kind of looks like the New Order. I kind of liked that Algeria border, and plus it kind of makes for a nice war. So instead of having a Spanish Civil War, you could have like a proxy Italian-Spanish war in there. So kind of a little nice thing, I think. And then at the same time, the Spanish decided to get Zambia and Malawi. And then they Italians and Spanish thought that they could get a little more territories because the Iberians were thinking about getting Togo and the Italians were thinking about getting Tanzania. The Germans beat them to the punch and decided to quickly expand their colonies to solidify their foothold in Africa. So, like in real life, they were some of the last to get into Africa. Now, the French and the British kind of were slow in their response because they had to resend troops over there to take over colonial power in the region, so they couldn't fully expand. Now, everyone is debating on if they should expand into the anarchy. And pretty much the whole colonization of Africa took around, if I remember correctly at this point, it's 1952. It took until 1955. So the world has been like this for around over 10 years. Around coming on the 11th year mark. So yeah, um, China's this way because I really didn't make a nice lore for that. I'm still working on the lore for China. I'm gonna be completely honest. I just thought it'd be a nice idea to see a three-China civil war, with the Xinjiang being allied to the Soviets, Tibet being allied to the British, Communist China being also allied to the Soviets, Manchukuo being allied to the Japanese, and China pretty much having free reign on who they can choose as an ally. They can choose the Germans, they can choose the Italians, they can choose the British slash French, or they can choose the Americans. So they can pretty much go any of those routes. It just depends on what they choose. They can only choose one of those routes. So, mind you, it's up to them. What else? Oh yeah, South America. Honestly, I don't really have any good explanation for South America. The only good explanation I have is I got bored. So I got bored of seeing South America the same. Like every game you see, you always see like a Colombia, Venezuela, and Ecuador, a Peru, a Bolivia, a Chile, and Argentina, Uruguay, Brazil. Literally the same thing. World War One, World War Two, Cold War, modern. I'm gonna get to making a lore on that later, but we have this. Central America is also supposed to be one nation under American protection because after they saw the Scramble for Africa Part 2, they decided to do a little guaranteeing of Central America. So they got Mexico to take Guatemala and Belize. And then also, I'm still trying to figure out which one should unite Central America. So yeah, that's still in the works. And then also they secure the Caribbeans, even though the British, Dutch, and French have their own colonies there. So yeah. Oh yeah, why Poland is this way instead of having Belarus and Ukraine as a puppet is because the Germans in 1960 decided to launch a coup in Poland because Poland kind of went irredentism. Wait, what happened to my Ecuador? Your Ecuador is a part of a Grand Colombia. There's, I think you are the. If you are from Ecuador, well, let me ask this: are you from Ecuador? Because if you are from Ecuador, I don't mind making Ecuador the leader of all of that because I don't have anyone from Colombia or Venezuela or Ecuador. I haven't had any of them come. You were from Ecuador, okay? How would you feel if I made Ecuador own all that stuff? Would you be happy? Because it won't take much coding. It's kind of... If you say small, I swear. I think it's alright like that. You sure? I don't mind putting Ecuador as the capital. Like, I could put Quito instead of having Bogotas. Bogota. Or if you want me, I can put Caracas. It's a part of something bigger. Well, it pretty much think of it like this. Right now, Colombia is pretty much the United States of Grand Colombia. Because think of it like this: there are three states in this nation. You got Venezuela, you got Colombia, and you got Ecuador. So think of it like Brazil, the United States of Brazil. So yeah, that's how I kind of have that as. I need to figure out this. Oh yeah, heavy tank. So that means Ecuadorians do get representation in the Grand Colombian Parliament because they have a their stake there. Unless you want to form a dictatorship, then you're going to have to go through all that action to take control, which is chaos. Forgot to make some. I did. The Panama was in control of Gran Colombia, but again, I'm still trying to work on a thing like. I was actually really debating if I should give this part of the Panama to Gran Colombia. I'm honestly still debating it. But right now, I haven't touched anything of El Salvador, Honduras, Nicaragua, Costa Rica, Panama, or the U.S. controlled Panama Canal until I figure all that stuff out, like fully. So yeah, that's it. So going good. Okay. Okay, now we need to do the aircraft reforms. Naval focus, notes, aircraft. Air focus, woo! So light, medium, heavy, designs, Now the what are the choices here? You got weaponry and engines. So we're gonna do two. We're gonna do one with weaponry and then one with engines. So weaponry is like bombs, all that stuff. Engines are the actual engines. So let's do a weaponry upgrade. And then finally I didn't spell weaponry right. Engine upgrade. Okay, let's see if that loaded in properly. Survey says. Oh, it's all on 4. So it loads in. See if it loads in without the 4. Oh, no, that needs a 4. There it is, look at that. Next up, we need to go to, we have the light fighters, bombers. Light aircraft, medium aircraft, we'll use a just air bomber design. Good. And then for heavy bombers, use like that, because that just looks good. That looks good. And then weaponry upgrade. How are we going to show that? Bomb. There we go. Then finally an engine upgrade. How do we show that? What is this? Oh, that's a bomb and a torpedo. Okay, never mind. Engine, 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 engine. Oh, only that. Okay. No, that one's gonna be better. It doesn't look good, but I mean, it looks more of the part. Instead of being a two engine plane, having a four engine plane looks a little bit better. Engine upgrade. Engine, 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 engine. What is aircraft production? Like, hey, with these aircraft productions, we can get better engines. Look at that. Looks pretty good if you ask me. What do you guys think? Okay. Good. All right. So, oh, my legs. All right. So, next up is going to be our economy focus. I mean, right now it's pretty simple, but we need to get the political path of each of these, because the main ones that we need are a republic. This is going to be with the republic. So we got 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Probably need to rearrange where these things are placed, but I'll do that later. But I need to choose one of these to actually just focus on, so I can get that one like organized and done. If you guys have any questions, just feel free to ask them, and if they are sensible, I will answer them. I don't mind. Ah, there it is. I'm not going to do it _1. A lot easier to paste, copy and paste it. Oh, I forgot to move that. Give me a moment. I'm gonna pull up the game really quickly. There it is. Thought I heard someone text me on Discord. Alright, go back to desktop. It's late here and I have to wake up early. Good morning tomorrow. Good luck in your prayers. I hope to see you again. I hope to see you again as well, my friend. Take care, Hendrix. Good luck to your whatever project you're working on. If you're working on a project that you do like, I really hope it goes well. That is if you're working on a project. If not, hope you get a good sleep. Need to do one more. A mimmer. I don't know what a mimmer is, sorry. Look at that. I forgot about those. Hey, they work. Boom. Perfect. So Hanover dockyard expansion. So what are five? Did I say Hanover? Because now wait, Hanover. Why am I blanking on where the hell General Kenobi, Hanover. Why the fuck did I put Hanover? It's fucking Hamburg. So Hamburg, Wilhelmshaven. It's Hamburg. Dockyard expansion. Let's see. Probably I'm going too far. Yep, messed up. He was okay. He was a good time. There it is. Okay. Next one is where's another dock? Okay, so that was Wilhelmshaven, Hamburg, Kiel, Danzig, Königsberg. Perfect. Kiel. And then Danzig. And then wait, I'm missing. Still working on the focus trees. What the hell? Danzig. Why the fuck do I have two Danzig? Danzig, Königsberg. Königsberg. Danzig is lost. There it is. Danzig. Now, why is the Königsberg dockyard? If you want to do a socialism map, you could do what if World War One ended in a stalemate? Because if you look at World War One in the end, there was an I know this is Kaiserreich, but there's actually something called syndicalism that was popping up. That's not a joke. Where trade unions were like socialist. So in France and Paris, they were already having those problems, and in London, there was going to be a problem if France fell to syndicalism, because they were both dependent on each other at that point. And then the USA came in, so yeah. If it was a stalemate, then the French socialists slash syndicalists would take over France. That'd be a fun one. And instead of Germany falling into, like, That you could probably have like a historical Germany where they go democratic and then march like a march on Rome. What Italy did, you could do a march on Berlin, which actually succeeds. So you could have like two fascist powers, Germany and Italy, versus three socialist powers, Britain, France, and Russia. And then you could literally have like another World War I with more radical ideologies. And then instead of USA helping Britain and France out, USA pretty much does like a civil war due to chaos. Africa is pretty much socialized. Premise is that. Oh, do tell, do tell. I'm genuinely curious. Do tell. Genuinely curious about this premise now. I'll admit. Take your time, man. Take your time. It looks good. Oh, hold up. Cost. Let's redo that. I still see 0 for Danzig. The cup already. I'm missing something in the top. Something's pissing me off. Is it this? It is! Motherfucker. There it is. Industrial focus done. Date, the times are like 7 days. It's going to be adjusted. Alright, I'm going to read Cole. Ooh, so you have a Luxembourgish Germany. Okay. Also, I'm gonna pull that up just to make sure that you guys can read, because you guys can see the side of my stream. So you can pull this up now and read it on your own if you want to just watch stream. Like just in case I forget to have the chat being shown, I can have you guys look at the chat because genuinely it's quite interesting. To be honest with you. Okay, hold on. So I was responding to a couple texts. Officially read this. Perfect different. We don't know. I haven't figured out on the whole war, but it ends up that the Sixtus affair ends up succeeding, but ethnic terror crushed the Austro-Hungarians. Yeah, that's valid. Ethno terror. Socialists win Germany, 1920. Nice. The Hungarian Social Republic managed to succeed and actually gain extra territories. So, are we talking about like Hungary gets the Hungarian Social Republic, Hungarian SR? Do they get all of Hungary, or are we dividing Hungary into like two nations? You got like the Republic of Hungary or slash Kingdom of Hungary, and then you got the Hungarian Social Republic. And the Spanish Civil War is much quicker and ends in socialist victory. Okay, that's like alt history mostly. It's either a communist victory, or something else. Also, just for fun, Trotsky actually sets up a socialist government in Mexico. No shit. No shit. That's fucking hilarious. I love that. Oh, by the way, what were we talking about when you said Luxembourg is Germany? Okay, so Luxembourg is Germany is not like Luxembourg taking over Germany. Luxembourg, Germany means Rosa Luxemburg. I don't remember her accomplice, but Rosa Luxemburg, if you don't know her, she's a political figure in Germany that was socialist. I'll just. Oh, right, yeah. I don't remember. Yeah, it was Rosa Luxemburg and one other person. Yeah, yeah, her. Um, went up to do the Spartacus League. So you're pretty much doing the Spartacus League. They won. Hey, Whiskers. I watched the video on it a bit ago. Yeah. The one I'd recommend for that is let me do it. Call me Ezekiel. Love this guy. Love his content. I am subscribed to the guy's Patreon. Genuinely, I love this guy. Great content. Again, I can't repeat that. Great content. He did it about the German. If you guys haven't watched Call Me Ezekiel, recommend watching it. It does country balls, and it's actually pretty fucking amazing. Like what started me on watching his videos was actually Austrians. No, was it Austrians not my Prussia? Let me see. Yeah, it was Austrians not in my Prussia, and then Otto von Bismarck. Like I loved that. After that, I kind of subscribed. No, it was this. It was this. Communist non-majority. This is it. This is the one that it talks about. I'm trying to keep it mostly plausible, but obviously things like Spain and Mexico aren't very available. Yeah, that's valid. But if you ever need something about the German Civil War, that's what I want. Yeah, if you ever need something about the okay, you did watch it. Good, good. But this is for anyone outside of Cole watching. If you ever need something about the German Freikorps or the German Civil War, this is one to go to. Really good. Like seriously, love this video. I'm not even joking. Not the ad. This, like, it's an amazing video. Seriously, that's how I learned about it. Yeah, I watched this around like a year ago. So I remember when it was like I believe like 10 months after this was published. I watched it because that's what I was getting into, like the German Freikorps and all that stuff, getting to learn a little bit more about it. Oh yeah, this one was also good. Homage to Catalonia, Mine War of Trouble. Brave New World's also a really good book. So yeah, this guy does genuinely a lot. Oh yeah, the Czechoslovak Legion. If you don't know anything about him, look him up. Genuinely, those guys are phenomenal. Anyways, where were we? Oh yeah. We need to do just continuation of the. Should I do something with doctrines? Probably like at the end. No, because you get army, 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 naval, air. Oh, I know what to do. Can you talk after your stream? Uh, maybe. It depends on if I'm tired, very like genuinely tired or not. But we'll see. Germany. What do they call it? Army doctrine. Then you find a way to make that good. So it's gonna be engine upgrade. Airborne infantry. Hold on. So Russia actually loses the war with Japan really badly, which sows distrust within the government and allows higher taxes and Crimean War stipulation. Okay, interesting. This allows for a Russian collapse quicker than they did in our time, like collapsing in late 1916. Well, that it is okay. Cole, is World War One happening in your thing, in your scenario? Yes. Okay. So, if there's distrust in the government, Russia falls into civil war like 1917 in our timeline, because I have this. Star takes place essentially around the HOI4 star. Okay, gotcha. So, so it'd be here. You can go there. It'd be a lot easier to take 1917. Yeah, I can see 1916. They take here, around here, and this. And then go phase 2, which is literally these borders. And then phase 3 would be this to Rostov, and that's it, with Oryol, Smolensk, and Bryansk taken in World War One, because they would have a little more distrust in their government. So then after that, the government would collapse and all that stuff. So that'd probably be a better one. Doing it, like having that way to lose a war. What do I do? But Central Power still lose World War One. Yeah, I'm pretty much saying how Russia can collapse and still afterwards the Allies can just crush Germany. If the Soviets win the war, if the Soviets win the war faster in Russia, they could probably send aid to the Spartakists. But question: are we doing Stalin? Like, are they going like Stalinist communism? Are they doing Mao? No, Mao. They doing Marxism, Marxism, Leninism? What communism, socialism are they going? Well, based on the fact Trotsky's in Mexico, I suppose Stalinist. Okay. So, hold up. Was Rosa Luxemburg Stalinist? What's up, Colt? Yeah, look that up. Political Party, Spartacus League, KPD, Communist
Hello?
Party. Hello. Communist Party, Marxism. These political left. Liebknecht, Karl Liebknecht. That's the guy's name. Oh man. Okay, so what is her? She's left wing, but she hated Leninism. So Stalinism would probably be her thing because she didn't like Leninism or Marxism. So she'd probably
Yeah,
like
probably.
Stalinism more.
That could work. But
Yeah.
I'm thinking for the timeline I'm doing that Finland actually loses and their rebellion is repelled.
You mean White
So
Finland
there's
loses?
yeah, White Finland, that's what I mean.
Okay, interesting.
So yeah, I was trying to justify that.
I get
So
you.
I was thinking that since the Soviets rise to power earlier, perhaps they're able to start industrializing a little quicker.
Finland industrializing. That's gonna be interesting.
No. The Soviets
Oh,
industrializing.
Soviets or something. Okay, that makes a little more sense.
Yeah, which allows them to take out Finland earlier. And I just assume like I don't know, there's probably more Reds in Finland in this timeline. Let's say.
Yeah, because the Whites have just been banished into Sweden and Norway.
Yeah, pretty much.
And okay. What about the Baltic states? What's happened to the Baltic states in your timeline?
Okay, so the Baltic states do get independence, um, but Latvia essentially doesn't exist. I'm still trying to work out the kinks of it. So
Okay, so this are you making like a Hearts-Fire format, or are you making a map?
I'm making a map, but if I do get into modding, this would definitely be the first thing I do.
Gotcha. Because if you do, I'd genuinely be curious to try that out. Like, if you do, I'd probably play that mod on my account. I don't mind.
Yeah,
I'd love to. So we got the military. So
but
what happens to
I'll,
America? What happens to like Italy in this? Italy in this? Because like you could probably God. Well, fascism was already like rising at an immense rate, so you could do that.
well, well, no, cause I'm not really sure what I'm doing with Italy at this point. They're gonna get a little more of their irredentist claim since Yugoslavia is not doing as good in this timeline. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, Bul Bulgaria did manage to actually win a lot during the war, which I'm trying to figure out how to justify that.
How would they keep it? Because they still lose the war.
Yeah, so that's what I was thinking. My idea is that it would be through the Sixtus affair that ends up working in this timeline.
Well, I can see that.
Somewhere through that. And then like I said, Hungary gets some of Vojvodina and a little bit of Romania and Southern Slovakia. So Yugoslavia is not looking as great in this timeline, but you know, it's still
Mhm. Does
functional.
Italy get Dalmatia?
I'm gonna say yes. Well,
Okay.
not the full coast, but
Probably.
a lot of it.
So, are you watching the stream by the way?
Yeah, I know.
Uh,
I'm not gonna do that much.
no. I know. So what I was thinking you could probably do is like you could probably give this to Italy and also take from this to this, give to Italy, while Zara all the way down to this goes to Italy, and same with Montenegro, or it goes sorry, this goes to Yugo, and then
Yeah.
this to everything else goes to Italy. I
Yeah.
think that'd be
I was
fun.
also thinking maybe to Zara, like, yeah, like that's where the Italian border ends.
Yes,
Yeah, that's what you're saying. Okay.
yes. This is the Yugoslav border right here. These two states are the Yugoslav border for that.
Mm-hmm.
And then everything up here and up is Italian. And then you have this.
Okay.
And then Montenegro would also go to Yugo.
Yeah, it would.
Yeah, I like that.
Well, because the thing is, I couldn't find a really great base map, so I'm just starting off of a 1936 map and then alternating it from there.
I like that though.
Hmm. But for Poland, Poland is actually different. They do a lot better in the war against the Soviets. So, they're in 1920, their Kiev offensive. The Soviets just decided to end the war there. They decided it's non-viable. That they just need to work on rebuilding their country.
Interesting, interesting.
So they ended at like around the peak of Polish power during the Soviet-Polish War.
I like that though.
Hmm.
Alright.
So Poland actually gets Kiev in this timeline.
Ooh.
And then I made it so that the Poland's access to the ocean is a little more secure.
So are we
I gave him a
thinking
little
that
bit of Eastern Prussia.
so Poland is going to get Gdynia, Emerlin, Mauser, Königsberg, and what about Memel? Memel goes to Litauen or Poland?
Memel is Lithuanian.
Gotcha. And you said Poland owns or has a puppet down to like Kiev and all that stuff over to Kiev.
No, it's like no, they own it, but it's just like right on the border. It's like hardly within their territory, but it
So
is
it's
still
like this. So
within them.
do they own Minsk?
I I don't think they do.
Okay, so let's do
It's
this.
kind of hard to tell based on the map I'm looking at, you know?
Gotcha. So I would probably say because the real border was these two, and then the up to here, like in after the war. So they already were close to Minsk. So I'd probably just say, give them this, like add a little more. So they will
It,
own Minsk,
it,
but it's a little bit more. And Belarus's only state that the
mm.
Polish don't own is
It probably would
Gremlin.
help to just show you an actual picture of the map instead of just describing
That
it.
is true.
Yeah,
Send it
I
over
am
to
done.
the send it over to the general.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. I am like 90% done with the map. The only thing I haven't done yet is I'm gonna make the Turks collapse a lot more. Add a Turk dies in Gallipoli, and Gallipoli is won by the British.
Gallipoli's British. Oh God,
Yes, unfortunately.
that is sad.
What a disastrous world we live
Okay, yeah. Also, I'm gonna give you a heads up when if you do take up modding. This is gonna be usually a pain. Western Suez and Eastern Suez. This was a pain to make. This took like 30 minutes just to make these two states
in.
divided. Whilst this took like 5 minutes, this took like 30.
Why?
Yeah, I don't know. Like literally, the western part of the Suez was clipping into this part of the eastern Suez, and this part of the eastern
That
Suez was
is
clipping over there, and
odd.
also going right there, whilst this stayed right there, but going right there. It was weird.
Alright, I'm gonna send over the map.
All right,
What I've done.
tell me when it's
I'll
sent.
send in the
Tell me when it's
alternatives
sent
and
when it's done,
everything else.
because I don't want to look at an
Alright.
incomplete product.
Oh,
So,
okay. Yeah.
so,
So I might send it over tomorrow then or something. I mean, really,
if
I've finished. I forgot to mention I did make some actual changes in South America.
oh,
So so Paraguay wins just because you know everyone likes when Paraguay wins. At least in my experience.
do they?
Mhm. So they have puppets in what's it called? Uruguay and what's this state called? Why am I forgetting it? And they have a puppet in Rio Grande do Sul.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I'm making it a much more regional affair than just Paraguay versus the three.
Yeah.
So Bolivia gets involved as well. I was going to say that they got involved to take back their coastline. Then I realized that they lost their coastline like a decade after the war. So I'm still trying to figure out how to justify that.
That's valid.
Yeah. But yeah, so they get involved in the war. So they win. They get a. I'm probably gonna give them a little more Chilean coast. Yeah.
Sounds good.
So Chile gets involved in the war as well. But the Paraguay Bolivia still end up winning. And then I actually made Chile get a little bit more of the southern regions in Argentina. I'm just gonna say that they did better during the 1891 conference, I believe it was. is
Yes.
negotiated better. I'm not sure. So they own like the whole southern area now.
Instead of giving it
Oh
half
yeah,
to Argentina and half to them.
yeah. And also the pink map for fun.
Oh god.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
Take your time.
I'll be back in like 10 or 15 minutes.
Huh?
I'll be back in like 10 or 15 minutes.
Sounds good to me, man. Take your time. Mod screenshots to Discord. What do you mean? Oh, you're sending some mod screenshots to Discord. Nice. Which server? Because I don't know. Like I'm on too many. I'll be honest with you. So let's see how the Italians like it when they don't have a focus tree. Your DMs. Gotcha. I'll take a look at it after. Or you want me to look at it now? Up to you. I don't mind. Okay, so that was... Holy shit, that scared me.
So you took a bath
Yeah,
and
it was nice.
your room is too hot.
Yeah, I had the door closed, so I opened it.
Yeah, you need to open some.
Well, I will once it, in a little bit. What's up?
That's it.
Take cold shower, take cold bath. I'm curious. I think you'll like it. Don't think you'll like it? Damn. There it is. And then, go up here. Go here. Here. How old was Dino Grandi at this time? May 1988, I think I said? It did. Alright, let's see. Collapse the Italian focus tree. Oh, hey, they have the generic focus tree. 3, 2, 1. And Uh, oh, there it is. Now, find some photos. Ball. What's this? Oh, balance of power. I shouldn't focus on this. What? Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. Oh yeah, I'm looking for a PFP for Italy. I zoned out. I'm sorry. Oh damn. Like, I'm just zoning out. Like, oh, look at this, relaxing. I'm like, oh shit, I'm supposed to be doing something. What am I supposed to do? Oh yeah. Then you find something that's like Rome. Nostrum. There it is. Uh, what? Huh. So it's not Italy, it's national focus. So where is the like pie chart here? Hmm. You know what? I got an easy thing to do. It is Grandi got characters. No, we can't do characters. We need GFX. We need where is it? Leaders. ITA. See if we can find Grandi. Council of Fascism. No. Mm. Grand Council. Xmas. Flotilla. Did I miss? That is Badaglio. I mean, but Balbo. Badoglio we already went past. Am I blind? Uh,
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back. Friendly, I'm just gonna do one path. I'm probably just gonna do the fascist path.
Hmm.
So that
Okay.
means I need to get another. Fuck me.
So I'm still kind of confused about your lore. So
Ask
Germany
away.
wins World War One, obviously, right?
Nope.
No,
Nope.
they win World War Two.
There is no World War II. Just a Soviet-Russian, German-Russian conflict. Again, like it's still in the works on how they got Alsace-Lorraine, but I'll figure that out later. I'm probably just gonna return Alsace-Lorraine back to France. So,
And then
like,
Poland was just the battleground, I guess.
Poland, Ukraine, Belarus, and the Baltic states.
Yeah.
So pretty much, Germany said, "Hey, we're gonna take the Baltic states as our puppet, and in return, Poland can have Belarus and Ukraine as their puppet." So,
Ah.
yeah, the what happened is in 1940, mid 1940, late 1941, or late 1940, mid to late 1940, Russia says, Poland, we want Eastern Poland. Poland says no. Poland is also guaranteed by the British and French. So the Russians declare war on Poland, and then the Allies decide to join in Poland. But the Allies aren't sending much support because if the Russians block off Danzig, they know they're going to lose their whole army, and then the Russians can, they might have a pact with Germany to use Germany to invade France because I was thinking like Germany right now is still under like military junta control. So they if they go democratic election, there could be a chance that socialists are elected into the government. So they didn't want to run that
Hmm.
risk. So they
Yeah.
just send some military support to Poland, but
So how does
Germany
Germany get involved?
in this Germany's a military junta. Let me put that back up just because it has fascist on the map. I know that was me testing out the fascist path, like just the
Hmm.
quick fascist path. So
How'd they
just
get Denmark?
hmm?
How'd they get Denmark?
Pressuring the government, but they also granted them something bigger because I haven't put it on the map yet. But what they said Denmark is, hey, Denmark, um, give us South. Yeah, you see military junta because that's a military guy in charge. They pretty much said that Denmark say, hey, Denmark, we'll just take southern North Schleswig-Holstein or North Schleswig. In return, we can help you install your Danish king in Norway to restore the
Ah.
Danish Empire
Oh,
in that
okay. Yeah,
area.
I think they definitely accept that.
They would accept that, yeah. Like literally getting all of Norway, I think they wouldn't say no.
Probably not.
Yeah. So that's that. Um, yeah. So if you remember in World War II, Poland still owned Danzig, Poznan, and all that stuff. Same with
Hmm.
Katowice, and they also owned these territories. The reason that they don't have those anymore is the Germans kind of fucked Poland over. The
As
Germans,
usual.
well, they didn't fuck him over in the beginning because Poland legitimately had Belarus and Ukraine as a puppet. But in Germany, the military junta was undergoing its own casualties because initially they were the triumvirate. But then the triumvirate lost one of their members, so both of them fought for power. And it was literally in
Hmm.
between the guy who was the old guard that wanted to maintain like this part of Germany and not expand too much, and another one which wanted all imperial lands. And
Yeah.
they went to Poland saying, "Hey, Poland, we helped you guys in your war, so we will help pay off the debts of Belarus and Ukraine, and in return give us the German states." And he also added, and we want you to become a puppet of us. Poland said no.
Why, yeah, why would Poland accept that? Like, I
Hear me
don't.
out. Poland said no, even though Germany had a larger army than Poland. They didn't necessarily invade Poland. They did. This is what I find. This is what I find funny because when I wrote this, I'm like, you know what? I want to just stick it to the Russians because, in my opinion, I think the Germans could actually get away with this. They hear me out. You're gonna have to hear this out.
What did you do?
You're gonna have to hear this out. I did this because I thought this was funny. Okay.
Okay.
This is. I don't support anything on that side. I am just saying this because I thought, hey, this is funny. Germany decides to use its Fallschirmjäger troops and paradrop into Warsaw, Lodz, Krakow, and unlike Russia, they actually have air support because you have BF-109s, FW-190s, Ta-152s, all that stuff flying over Poland. Poland doesn't have that much of an air force because they relied on the Germans.
Mm-hmm.
So the Germans gave their paratroopers air support, and they pretty much just launched a quick coup. The Germans' news never called it an invasion.
Special military operation.
No, they didn't call it a special military operation either. They said the Fallschirmjägers were dressed as Germans initially, but then they took Polish military clothing, dressed as Polish soldiers, and then went into Warsaw and all the major cities and launched a coup de grace in Poland.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So the Polish people are like, yo, what the fuck is this?
What just happened?
And to put salt on the wound, we don't own a dog. Why do you hear a dog in our house? We don't own a dog. What was that noise?
I sneezed.
I thought that was a dog.
Huh.
Sorry, Ma. That was my mom sneezing, and I just said that sounded like a dog.
Oh boy.
Oh God, I feel so bad. Oh shit, I am dead. I am stupid.
Yeah.
In the words of Charles Leclerc, I am stupid. I am stupid. Yes, I watched F1. Don't judge me. So, and to put more salt on the wound for the Polish, the Germans decided to give up those territories that were Belarus to Belarus, and decided to give Ukraine one of the territories just to make them a little bit closer to get to Warsaw. Polish people really didn't like that. So they went and decided to do what a Russia in 1991 did. Launch a democratic-supported candidate to try and restore Poland to its state. And also had the Polish military with them on their side.
Okay.
When all this chaos was happening, like literally the army was somewhat united, the people were getting up in arms, and they were literally looking at their own country. They weren't looking outside, they were looking at their own country to try and get the quote-unquote Polish military soldiers to give up and relinquish their control. That's when Germany invaded Poland.
Yeah.
And this time Poland is not guaranteed by the French or British.
I mean, yeah, that would make sense that they would start invading Poland because, like, you know, it's over, the jig's up. It's like, why have you been doing this? And they just start speaking in German.
Yeah, it's like literally in Plock, they're like, hey, government, we need our democracy. So why don't we do this and we get the German help? So what they did is they did the same thing in Danzig, but instead of launching paratroopers launched in Polish uniforms, they had paratroopers in German uniforms, which then caused the full-on invasion. Literally, I did a Danzig as a Sevastopol. So.
Wow.
You see why I said I thought it'd be funny?
I think I do.
I said, you know what? I want this to be a meme. Let's do it.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's
there's no real life references to this.
There's obviously no real life reference to it. I don't see anyone just coming up going, Russian. I'm not Russian. I'm American. I think it's funny. But yeah, anything else you're curious about? Like literally anything. I don't
Let
mind.
me see.
I just zoomed out of the map. So
No, can you go to the full? So wait, so is there any lore behind what happened in South America?
the creator got bored and wanted to have fun.
Interesting.
Literally, there's
Interesting.
no lore there yet. I haven't written. I said I want to just see four South American empires there, and I did a South America. I did a Brazil. I got a Peru, Bolivia, and I got a Grand Colombia.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no lore yet.
Okay,
Anything else?
okay. I'm thinking in terms of lore wise. I was thinking maybe there's like a pact between those four nations in with the objective of restoring their former territories. I mean,
I
I was
do
just
have.
thinking,
You're gonna love this whole.
and like they all work
Let
together.
me go to Discord really quickly because I have it.
Yeah.
I believe I have it written down either in HOI4 or the alternate history. I should be modding, but I don't care. Uh, it is. I have the alliance. I have the alliances listed somewhere.
Oh yeah. They're in alternate history maps.
All history. Thank you. Okay. Yeah. So we have NATO, which is the literally the USA, Mexico, Central America, and the United States of Caribbean, United States of the Caribbeans. So it's
Oh
the
yeah, I forgot
United.
about that.
So it's the United States of Mexico, the United States of Central America, the United States of America, and United States of Caribbeans.
Mm-hmm.
Just to
A lot
kind
of
of
Uniteds.
yes, and then no, that's not it. It is what is it? Yeah, here it is. TIAR, the Inter-American Treaty of Reciprocal Alliance, pretty much the Rio Pact in our timeline, but this one
Ah.
is more of a United Pact. So its
Mm-hmm.
objective is literally to have an alliance with those four countries to make sure that no foreigner can colonize them like what they did in Africa. That's what it was. I literally just remember that when I was saw Africa, I'm like shit. They did that to make sure that the Europeans say go, hey, we're united. So if you try and colonize us, you're gonna have to face against all of us. So yeah,
Wouldn't they already be protected by the Monroe Doctrine though?
they are protected by the Monroe Doctrine, but they also want to make sure that they're protected in case the USA is compromised.
Ah, that makes sense.
Because right now, after kind of seeing anarchy literally becoming a nation, they're like, you know what,
Yeah,
USA,
I'm
we
still
want
trying to
your help. Hmm?
I'm still trying to figure that out. So is there any way to actually play Anarchy? Because it doesn't seem like there would be.
Yes, there is.
That, hmm. Like
It's not
obviously.
gonna be fun because you're gonna have like like if I do make an anarchic trade, it's gonna be like multiple decisions where you have to just decide on which warlord you take and if you can even rally people in a certain state to help you fight a certain like tile against an enemy. Like for example, let's say you're in Chad, you need to rally the warlords in the region to help fight the French in Cameroon.
So wait, how did the Anarchy thing happen again?
Oh, so what happened is the British and French decided to decolonize, and
It really
decolonization.
doesn't look like they decolonized.
Oh no
It
no no
really
no no
doesn't
no
look like.
no no no! The British and French they quote unquote made a deal with the European powers, saying, "Hey, we're going to decolonize. We think it's best in the interest of all of us to decolonize." Italy, Spain, and Turkey. Italy and Spain kind of said, like kind of did like a shake your hand but fingers crossed behind them, saying, "Yeah, we'll decolonize. We can decolonize. I don't see a problem with
Sure,
that."
here's an Algerian puppet.
No. I'll get to that later.
Oh
You'll
yeah.
actually like what I did with that because it's not
Okay.
my idea. It's literally the new order. Literally, that's all it is.
Ah.
But it's gonna be a lot easier because you don't have to like fight down here and waste your fucking time. You just fight up here. So
Mhm.
it's more fun. Anyways, so the British and French decide to decolonize, and they think they've set up proper governments in the area, like what the Americans did in Afghanistan.
Yep.
But like in Afghanistan, like 24 hours later, the governments collapse. But there's no government to take control because in Afghanistan you had ISIS to take control. But over
Mhm.
here, there's been years of just colonial rule. That once colonial rule pulls out, there's no government to take control. So literally, it's just anarchy, aka nothing there, except warlords trying to fight over territory.
Hmm.
And then the
That's
Europeans
that's
thought it was a good
interesting.
idea to take their
So how'd
territory.
Germany
So
get Tanzania
um,
or Tanzania?
the German military junta was kind of like neutral, like in real life in the first scramble for Africa. They were kind of neutral, saying, "Hey, we should focus on our internals." But after seeing how much Iberia, Italy, and Turkey were expanding, they said, "You know what? Let's go back for two of our colonies, Togo, right there,
Which expanded a
and
little.
Tanzania." And the French and British the French stood out in Sierra Leone, Ghana, and also Cameroon. That was their three. Those were their three. The three French holdouts. The British were holding out in these literally Nigeria. This is all their holdouts were. South Africa said, "Hey, we'll help you guys out." And also Iberia had this thanks
Okay,
to
so you said this was taking place in like what, 1966?
the second scramble for Africa was 1952.
And then, how independent is South Africa?
They're okay. I haven't edited their things yet, but if just for the sake of making my life easier and not modding them, they're gonna be Dominion until I make a thing for them.
Okay.
I plan on having them like a Canada. No, no, no. Hold up. Wait, hold up. What's not is Australia Dominion? Oh shit, they're all Dominions. Is there anything in this that's not Dominion? Oh no, they're all Dominions.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do this. Africa is not a Dominion. It's an independent nation that decided to ally itself with the UK.
Okay. And then is it apartheid?
Sorry,
Apartheid?
I don't know what that is. I'm sorry. I'm stupid.
The whites ruling over?
Yes,
Ah.
and they're staying democratic because they want to maintain British rule. Because if they go to Spanish rule, oh boy, you can look at the smile
Yeah,
on
it's
that
not gonna
guy's
be
face.
fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anything else?
Yeah, that's
Eh,
definitely interesting.
hmm. If you have any questions about anything else, or if anyone that's watching has a question about any of this, just feel free to ask. I don't mind answering.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's not too
Hmm.
bad, honestly. I don't think so.
So wait, if so in their agreement to decolonize, did that like only apply to Africa?
Somewhat. Because
Yeah, because you see the British Raj still there.
the British Raj. This is supposed to be separated. Like the British Raj only goes up to here. Like that. This is all gonna be British Raj from West Bengal all the way to Maldi and Burma. That's all gonna be British Raj territory. Everything else is gonna be like divided into other types of nations. Um, Dutch East
Hmm.
Indies were supposed to decolonize Indonesia, but after seeing the failed attempt from Britain and France, they decided not to maintain rule.
Probably not a good idea.
But also, North Borneo was anarchist, but then the Dutch swooped it up from the British.
Okay.
So the British just maintained Singapore, which is good. Um, yeah, I think that's
And one more thing, I
shoot.
don't know. I think I mentioned this before in my thing, but you might have missed or something. The Belgians don't exist anymore. Well, I mean, they never existed in the first place, but
Belgium was a state that was meant to be in between for the Germans, the French, and the United Kingdom because the British and
yep,
French knew
pretty
that they
much.
couldn't. The British and French knew that they needed a nation in between Germany to keep Germany in control.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, so
Oh damn! What's up?
so in this
This is a
world, the
united. This is a
Dutch,
united Benelux,
yeah.
except without Luxembourg.
Mm. So in my thing, the Dutch get the Congo. Hopefully, there's less war crimes. Hopefully,
Hopefully, you can't justify
you
that
never
because
know.
you know how bad they were.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm not exactly sure I'm gonna justify because um it got split between the French and the Dutch on ethnic lines.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say that my idea so far was that I don't know. There's some sort of Belgian collapse somewhere before the scramble for Africa.
Hmm. I like
Not
that.
fully sure I'll make that work, but oh yeah.
Thank you.
Also Franco is just Francisco Franco. He's just chilling in Western Sahara and
I need to
the
make.
other colony they have down there.
I forgot to make Franco
Like,
the leader of Spain,
oh
Iberia.
yeah.
Shit. I even need to switch the flag. Oh god.
Yeah, so the socialists, they won in Spain, but the nationalists, they're just hanging out in Western Sahara and the other Spanish colony.
Yeah, I get you. Okay, so let's do Algeria real quickly. No, this is commons, not history countries. Now I need SPR Spain or Iberia, Iberia. SPR. Nope.
And then I still haven't figured out what I'm gonna do with Japan in terms of that. I was thinking about making them democratic, but I'm not sure.
Really?
Like remain democratic,
Really?
possibly.
Interesting.
I'm not sure how it'll all work out, but yeah, I'm probably gonna have my timeline take place in either 1937 or 38, just because of Spain mostly.
Valid.
So it actually makes sense.
So
in
do
terms
you
of
want
that.
Spain to be in a? You want us to have the Spanish Civil War or no?
No, there's no Spanish Civil War. They just start the game out as socialists.
Okay.
Also, one more thing.
Shoot.
Ethiopia actually manages to control the Italian trade companies, and they do manage to retain their coastline.
For your mod?
Yeah.
Nice.
So, there's still Eritrea there, the Italian Eritrea, but Ethiopia does still have some coast left.
So does that mean that they own Somalia then?
No, they don't own Somaliland. They just, okay, so, I'm not sure if you follow the no thing, but after I think Ethiopia still had most of their coastline, like, after the Berlin conference, but Italian trade companies in Italy, they managed to like slowly buy it from just like merchants,
They
that
did.
kind of thing.
I think I know what you're getting at. So they still own a portion of the coastline. Okay, gotcha. Nice though. Wish you good endeavors on that map, man.
I have to go to bed in like 10 minutes. I got track finals tomorrow.
Oh shit. That's valid. Hopefully this works. So I'm trying to make sure that Franco is in charge of the fascists. You know what I mean? Oh, hello. Oh, you're on mute. Sorry. Again, not 100% sure, but you can join the call whenever, dude. We're on the mic. We're on the Discord server. Like literally, I opened it up for anyone that's on my Discord server. They're like, "Hey, you want to join? You can join. I don't mind." So hopefully that works.
Hello.
What's good?
Um, not much about my
Wait, hold up. What the hell? You good, man?
me?
Yeah, you're cutting out. It's worse than before.
Is it?
Oh, hold up. That sounded better.
No, I'm playing with the headphones right now. It's better. I was actually curious if you were wanting to do it.
No, you're lagging a lot worse than before. I don't. I just said if I just heard if you want to. That's it.
Oh, hold up. Better now.
You you still sound pretty much the exact same. I'll be honest with you.
As normal or the exact same from when
As you sound worse than you usually do.
What about now?
Speak in a sentence.
Hello. Can you hear me?
I love how you said one word.
I said hello. Can you hear me?
Oh, I can hear you.
I don't know why I have to move the mic closer to my mouth.
No, that's you're glitching a lot, dude.
Um, Can you hear me better now?
Say more than that.
Do what?
Say more than that.
Hello, can you hear me? Am I good? Testing 1, 2, 3, 4,
You
5.
sound better. To be honest with you.
Okay.
Britain. I can go to Britain for help. That sounded so bad. Someone's gonna get fucked over. Again. See if that works. I disconnected. Oh. That's probably
Oh,
wasn't able to hear anything. Sorry, man.
can you hear me better now?
You sound decent.
Okay. I figured out the problem.
What's
I
the
had
problem?
to adjust my mic sensitivity.
That's not a problem. I usually do that with mics.
Mm, I didn't know that that was something you had to do. No
Hmm.
wonder I'm glitching out.
Valid.
The mic was so little sensitive, I had to practically be eating it to talk.
Valid.
So when you could hear me, you couldn't understand what I was saying. And when you could understand what I was saying, I would glitch out.
Yes. What the hell? Oh yeah, I forgot to switch the capital of Spain to
I'm back.
Spain. I have the capital set to Avisadaba, or whatever the capital is. I don't remember.
Yeah, that's the capital.
Addis Ababa.
Yeah, of Ethiopia.
Yeah. What the fuck? Try that again. Well, this is going weird.
Hmm.
What?
Oh, I had a map that I can't find.
What?
I had a map that I cannot find.
Oh. Hope you find it. Don't ask why I'm sending it to you, Cole.
Oh, interesting.
I said don't ask why.
I did.
What the fuck,
I didn't
dude?
What?
Is that
Please do not call me.
do I need neutral? Oh. This is minorly infuriating, but that's okay.
Mm. I'm doing what you suggested, by the way. I'm giving Minsk to Poland.
Repeat.
I'm doing what you suggested, by the way. I'm giving Minsk. I can't speak. Minsk to Poland.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm. happened?
Spain is being another bitch.
Oh, that's just usual Spain.
No, like their code isn't working, which means they're being a bitch. So yeah, no, you're right, usual Spain.
I'm not sure why. I also gave Carpatho Ukraine to Poland. I just felt like it.
Why not?
Yeah.
Why the hell? How the hell do you get Franco in charge then? What the fuck do you mean you can't find Francisco Franco? If I do that. Spain, you're being slightly irritating. Not just slightly, very. Hello, Shadower. Oh, god damn it. Thank you. Sorry. Give me a moment. Sorry. Hey. Do you gotta leave?
Huh?
Oh, no, there's Cole. I'm gonna update
Right.
my Discord really quick. Give me a moment.
Okay.
Joke.
What's up, Shadower? How you doing, man? Yo,
Oh,
Hey.
there it is. See if I get Franco in charge of Spain this time. Motherfucker!
What?
Fucking
go
Franco.
Franco.
Fat Franco.
Fat Franco.
Francisco Fatso. God fucking damn it, piece of shit. Seriously, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, it's actually frustrating. Yeah, there is Franco. What do you mean can't find Franco? Franco. Up, down. Oh, there he is. Fucking hell. Wait, so why'd you give me 2? So are you not aligned? Let's try, so that was neutral Spain, right? That's nationalist. Are you not aligned? You are not aligned. I'm gonna just ignore Spain for now because they are giving me, because I am in Spain without the S. Literally, this is actually, I'm actually getting frustrated on this. And it's not making me do good because I stayed up late last night and I am very fucking drained. Fuck you, Spain, you no good sack of shit. Sarcasm, I like Spain, so.
You didn't want the Spanish government coming after you.
Well, no, I'm actually part Spanish, so I like Spain.
That's cool.
I had some family members that fought in the Civil War.
Hmm.
Yeah, my dad kind of broke contact with them. Well, they were on the side of the nationalists, so.
Yeah.
I don't know why he broke contact with them. I really don't.
Hmm.
That's okay. I love how you said you're gonna go to sleep in like 10 minutes and it's been like 15.
Hey, be quiet. Be quiet.
Nah, I know, I'm just gonna ignore it. I do the same thing. Like, literally, I say, hey, I'm gonna go to sleep in like 5 minutes. I stay up for like 20, 30 minutes more.
Well, that was made just because my dad was telling me to go to sleep, but he's in his room now, so.
He doesn't even know.
Not quite.
So, what, okay, for now we have pretty much a skeletal focus of Germany. I'm just gonna do one more look at it just to make sure. Because, so. We have. Yeah, we have a somewhat of a political focus. We have the 4 paths that it will do. We got the industrial focuses, you got the infrastructure, you got the dockyards, you got the military, and you got the industry. I know they're just giving you 5 political power and 5 game-based stability, but I'm going to switch that up later to actually give you proper shit. And then you have the military, which I need to do doctrines. Holy shit, I forgot doctrines. Damn.
I decided to expand Italian Libya slightly to the east, but now thinking about it, it just looks weird. Just like
Marrakesh?
shriveled Egypt.
You gave him. Hold up. I'm sorry. Let me pull this up. Are you looking at the stream really quickly?
Yeah, I'm looking at the stream. I mean,
Did
it's
you
a little
give him
delayed
like this and then just made it down this direction and some shit?
Oh, wait a second. Well, I'm hearing your voice in Discord, but I'm looking at the stream. It's like 10 seconds delayed.
Oh, sorry about
that. I mean, not to the extent of that province. I'd say like half of that.
Half that, okay, so that'd be around there. So I'm just gonna click on that, highlight, just so you know, and then I'm gonna leave. So just so you can say yes or no, around there.
Okay. I think I missed it.
Oh, dude, what the fuck? Okay, so
no, it doesn't matter. It's too complicated with the delay.
Okay.
It really wasn't that big. It was like 5 tiles, maybe.
Oh, okay, gotcha. One of those.
Wait. I might revert it though, because like I said, it's shriveled up Egypt. It just looks bad. Alright, I'm reverting it.
anyways, look at that. Now I just need to show that these are doctrines. So GFX, FX. No, not FX, not FX. Interface, goals. And then find the goal that fits the thing best. Fuck me. Yes, I curse a lot. I'm sorry. I should stop.
It's fine.
No, that's me saying I need to break the habit because at work we're not allowed to curse.
Oh yeah.
And
No,
I
my
get
family doesn't-
frustrated pretty easily when I'm there.
Yeah. My family doesn't allow it either. I mean, I tried not to curse. I typically don't curse. I mean, I've been doing like a little more, unfortunately, but mainly just to myself,
Yeah.
like not publicly.
Yeah, but like me, when you're like if when you're with yourself, like this for example, like even though I'm on stream and all that,
Yeah, it's a bit.
it's like I'm by myself, so I really don't care. But then when I'm in front of
That's
other
true.
people, like then it'll become second nature. So, yeah. That's also a reason why some people stutter when they don't mean to.
Hmm.
That's not a fact. I'm just taking a guess. I'm being completely honest with you. That's just a
Oh.
deduction. That's just pure deduction. I just want to clarify that that's pure deduction on my part. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, and I'll admit it. But I
It's like
think
how
that's
I
right
took
because
that as
I
fact,
do
like,
that.
okay, sure, probably.
No, I'm saying that because I do that.
Ah. Okay. Yeah, personal experience.
I'm gonna wait for this to load because Doc has a lot.
Hmm.
I don't know why. Oh, there it is. Naval Doctrine, Air Doctrine, Army Doctrine. Perfect. Look at that. Put right in my lap, like a dog or a cat. One of those two. Are you a dog or a cat person? Curious. Because I think like a couple people that were watching me, they're like, hey, you want a dog? I'm like, no.
I am, well, probably a cat person.
You're more probably a cat.
Mm-hmm.
Cat person, not a cat. You're not a cat. You're a cat person. Clarification.
No, I'm a fur. No, I'm a cat.
No, if you're a furry, I'm kicking you out. I don't care. No, I'm
No,
kidding.
no,
I'm
no,
kidding.
no.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, it's like no, and you just hear a Discord
Wait,
just.
I
But
can explain.
explain. Explain it to me.
Yeah, I think I mean, I do have a cat, so.
Nice. What would you, Whiskers?
Honestly, I have cats and dogs over here.
Ah.
So you're a CAG
Both.
person. A cat mixed with a dog person.
Something like that, I guess.
All honesty, I'm allergic to both, so
Oh.
like I don't have much of a say.
Honestly, for being someone who has been raised around cats, they are a bigger pain in the butt dogs.
Valid.
I can see why a lot of people do not like them, but I can also see why a lot of
I have a fun idea for organization's sake. Just scroll all the way up to the doctrines. There it is. Not the doctrines, the industry. Railway Focus. Do you have a favorite type of dog slash cat, you guys?
Mm.
Or anything?
My favorite dog is the golden retriever.
Ooh, those are nice.
Honestly, my favorite cat, that'd be a hard one.
Why is that?
Because there's a lot of cats, but any cat can be almost. They won't all have the same personalities, even if they are like if you might have a breed that's more tended towards violence, that might just be a peaceful cat though.
Hmm.
Because cats are just like, oh, who disconnected?
Probably a
Uh,
guy.
yeah. But that's why it would be a lot harder for me to choose
Gotcha.
what cat. I mean, I've always wanted a golden retriever as a dog, so that's why dog. That's why dog without second thought. But when it comes to a cat, there's a lot of cats I've always thought about. Like the I'm trying to think of the name of the cat right now. Remember it? The Siamese. They are often like violent. A lot of people say,
Mm-hmm.
but I really like the Siamese cat. But then again, I also like Russian the Russian gray hair cats too, and uh, Maine Coons.
Interesting. I didn't know that.
I do know a little bit more about cats than I do about dogs because my mom like she loves cats, so I've
Ooh,
been around them forever.
that's nice.
So yeah, you'll never guess what I'm doing right now in Minecraft.
You're doing Minecraft right now.
Yeah, but I said in.
Oh no, I just heard a. Guess what? I guess you don't know what I'm doing. I'm like Minecraft.
Yeah, I was talking about in Minecraft. I just slapped myself in the face with a gun,
Good job.
and I blew up a village earlier. But now what I'm doing is I'm building So there's a mod I added that adds guns, as you know,
Okay.
and I'm currently just putting down armor stands with gun and adding like guns to them.
Joke's on you. I'm a big gun nerd.
I was wanting to do a build battle after your stream if you're not too tired after it.
I
And
should be
no,
fine.
I'm not. And I'm not talking about like what we did earlier, where it was all night because I only have till 3
Mm-hmm.
tonight. I can't pull an all nighter,
Hmm.
especially not after what happened. Because I'm sorry, I somehow stayed up all like that whole day, and then close to the end of it, I passed out finally.
Yeah. No, I am fucking tired right now. So.
It was not. And then on top of it, my side of that video we made is like very choppy.
Hmm. Have you seen my side? Because I have not.
Yours was actually really fairly good. It was very, very. When I went to go rewatch it, I did not know. Oh my god, how many mistakes did I make? Too many. That's. Mm. But no, I decided I was gonna watch it because I was curious, like the mistakes I made, and watched your end, and I think now I could survive. Maybe survive a night
Because you saw what I was doing.
after I watched and like
Yeah.
analyzed what you did.
Yeah. And the funny thing is, I came up with that on the spot.
Yeah, no, I watch and analyze before I normally do. that just like popped out of nowhere because like, how did that video start? I think I was just being funny and spawning in chicas, and we were curious how strong they really were.
Yeah, you spawned in. No, you spawned in a animatronic, and you said, "Hey, look at this! You spawned in a Chica," and I was in the process of getting iron golems. I
Why
think
were
that
you
was
getting
started.
iron golems?
Got bored.
And you're curious what would go down. The
Yeah,
iron golems just like decided to attack the chica. The chica did nothing to it, so they shouldn't have wanted.
that's valid.
That's what I was so confused about because it wasn't nighttime yet, so they shouldn't have been violent towards chica.
Hmm.
That's what's odd.
It
Oh
is.
my gosh, I'm gonna send you a screenshot real quick. And so far, it's gonna be in your mobile DMs. This is what my modern house is looking like right now. There's another microphone. But no, I was wanting to do that Five Nights at Freddy's again. Except, don't ask what I'll be. I'll have a secret weapon to fight off Freddy this time.
You want to do that again right now? Because I just finished the railway focuses for the industry.
Yeah, sure.
All right, sounds good.
And hold on.
All right, well, I'm gonna close the stream off. So this is gonna be the last for the mods for today. That'll be it for this Hearts of Iron 4 modding video. So far, we've gotten the political intro path done, which gets you to the four main paths: the Republic Reborn with the constitutional monarchy as a side option, which I need to make this. You can only choose either. You can choose one of those two, and then you can only choose one of those two. This one, you can go this and also get that. It doesn't, it won't affect too much because this is just hey optional if you want to contain the Kaiser or let the Kaiser do his thing. And then this one's just its own thing, honoring Hitler and all that stuff. You got the
Yep.
industrial, huh?
And I said you'll probably stream on this other game because
Yeah,
there's something
I'm
added to this
finishing.
game.
I'm finishing
I
my
know.
damn outro.
I know. I'm just telling him that there's gonna be a second stream possibly.
Well, I already mentioned. I'm gonna mention that at the end. There's gonna be a second stream. God damn.
Oh, I ruined it. I'm
Yes,
sorry,
you
guys.
did. You ruined it. This is why you always wait for things to finish.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. You're still learning. So just take a deep breath and relax. Okay. Sound good?
Yep.
I think I messed up something. Barbarian. Violent. I did. I'm gonna fix that really quickly. It won't take long.
Okay. I'm gonna test see how fast I can kill Golden Freddy with a machine gun.
Sounds good. Good luck.
Or how fast I die because I have a machine gun and I'm trying to clap Freddy. Who knows?
Sounds
What's
good.
gonna
Alright, so we have completed our industrial paths with the infrastructure path, the naval path, the military path, and the civilian path, and the railway path right afterwards. And then finally we have all the army reforms. Now, all we need to do is figure out how the hell to code it so that we can put industries and all that stuff to gain from those focuses. Now, it's not going to be, I'm going to try and not make it randomized, so, yeah. Still going to work on that, but that's all. So, yeah, we have these three paths currently done. We have some country leaders established. Venk is established. We have Juan Carlo Afonso Victor Maria de Borbón dos Sicilia as
I'm not.
the Iberian Algerian state of Northwest Africa. We have Prince Adalbertos with the Italo-Algerian state of Northwest Africa. Then we got a couple other nations that are new, like Manfred Rommel in charge of the German African Protectorate, and the Iberian Central Africa, led by Victor Suancas y Diaz del Rio. So that'll be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this again. Tomorrow we will be doing. Actually, no. Tomorrow there will not be a stream for pretty much anything. I got a couple things I need to do tomorrow. One, it's my mother's birthday in 2 days, so I'm gonna prepare for that tomorrow night. Prepare a couple things tomorrow night, and then do her celebration on the 16th. So yeah, that's that's gonna be it. Hope you guys enjoy. So yeah, no stream tomorrow. So I will also be sending a message on the Discord and also in the community tabs. So anyways, I won't take up too much of your time. That'll be it for this video. Oh yeah, I forgot to do George. I'll do that later. If you like this video, show your support however you would like to. And yeah. If you guys are happy with the way that the mod's going, just say it. If you're saying, hey, you can do this edit, say that as well. So I will see you guys next stream. Take care, everyone.
And I'm going to survive 5 nights now.